Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Robert J. Parker. Welcome to this training video. What I wanted to do today was I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a brief tour and show you a couple of pieces of content just to further put some examples out there of some of the stuff that we're in the process of adding to the site or has been added already. Now, one of the things that we spoke about in the previous videos were how each one of these links here led to a page of resources. And the majority of the site right now looks similar to what a Google result looks like when you're looking for a certain thing online. We have links and summaries of what's behind those links. Now, we have also added a lot of content that's a little bit more structured and developed out. And what I'm going to do is kind of show you some of that today. Basically, let's go here first. Okay, this would be an example of some of our training content. When you go down here, basically this is a graphic that just ties into what we're doing. This particular training here is done by one of the experts that we have on our site. And pretty much this one right here is about setting and achieving goals. And if you'll notice, this is an audio here. So what you can do is you can come here and you can click on here and you can actually listen to the audio. And this is probably right at an hour long. When you go down here, we put some highlights from the actual audio. And then what you're going to also see take place as we get going with things is you'll see what we call show notes, and there will be supporting documents. So since this one is on goal setting here, setting and achieving goals, then what you will see down here will probably be like some worksheets or some web-based links to some web-based platforms where you can actually go to set and manage your goals. And then we have discussions, so the members of the site can discuss what it is that they listened to or read. And we have a ton of content that we're doing like this. Now, we also have content like this. Now, this is some content that we acquired where the person that provided the content, what they did or specialized in was buying and selling used cell phones. So in a nutshell, what they would do is they would go online, they would set up ads and things like that to go in and attract individuals who wanted to sell their cell phones. And they bought cell phones at one price and then they turned around and flipped them at another price. And this author had built his part-time income up to almost $2,700 to $3,000 a month doing this. And what we did was we have an article here, if you'll notice, and it goes through and it shows you how to get started with as little as $50 on flipping cell phones. And so this is something that anybody out there can do. You don't need a cell phone store to do this. You don't need a retail location to do this. You can do this from the comfort of your home, dorm room. And so these are just some of the things that we're going to actually be sharing with you guys and just trying to put you in a position to where, we're showing you just different ideas and strategies. You might not get all the information here. Like we might just give you enough to get the idea going and then try to point you in a direction where you can get further information, training, and details about the idea. But this particular training here has everything that you need in it to literally go out there tomorrow and start flipping cell phones. And you could take something like this and you can scale it up. Because if you're doing it in your local area, and let's say, for instance, you could build it up to where you're doing $2,500 or $3,000 a month in profit, you can always expand to different areas. And you can expand to different areas various ways. You can go out and find a capital partner who has the investment so that way you can buy more phones, you can sell more phones, or you could bring on joint venture partners that will work with you on it. And these will be some of the things that we'll be brainstorming and talking about in our mastermind groups that go along with the website. So when we have a tutorial like this, we're not just going to leave it as static. This is to get dialogue going. This is to get things started, the juices flowing, and for people to take the idea and start taking ownership of it and adding their creativity to it and seeing what they can come up with and stuff. And so a lot of the members of the network would chime in, give advice, share stories, and things like that to help develop out the idea. But we have a lot of things like that coming down the pipeline. I have one that I'm putting together that we have acquired that shows you anyone how to go out here and buy and sell gold. You know how you go in a lot of these cities and you'll see like a lot of these Middle Eastern stores I have where they buy gold. A lot of the jewelry stores are doing it right now. Why? Because the price of gold was so high. So they buy all the junk gold and the stuff that they can get their hands on. And the reason why they can do this is because they've created a system and a formula to where it's like it's easy. Once you buy the gold at a certain rate and you know where to sell it at, you have predictable income. So we were fortunate enough to get a hold to some training on this that we're putting on the back of our site, where we're going to be showing anyone how they could take about $100 to $150 and get started buying gold. And again, with a lot of things that we do, we try to break it down to its least common denominator. So we've came up with strategies where you don't have to have a storefront. You don't have to worry about getting the overhead to getting a building and all that kind of stuff. We show you how to buy and sell gold using just public places such as your local Starbucks or your local Mac Cafe or something like that. So you guys want to make sure that if you haven't done it already, that you go ahead and get signed up for this membership package. Because not only are we going to provide you with resources and stuff and show you where to go learn a lot of this stuff and get exposed to a lot of this information, through online resources, but we're going to also be creating some unique content ourselves to add to this. And then we're also going to be tying this all around with our mastermind group and our network. And we're going to be creating a community and dialogue around the different ideas and stuff. So I'm really excited about it. So make sure if you haven't had a chance yet, you go ahead and get signed up, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.